All right, Vic. This is a big topic here. Now we're talking about our captain, El Capitan, DJ 4K. Okay, heading to 4,000 hits, not just 3,000. We're going to see him heading to 4,000.
Oh, DJ 4K, no doubt.
DJ 4K coming at you in a few years.
And you and I talked about this. You said recently, as long as he's not getting that 4,000th hit as a Yankee, and my response was he absolutely will be getting that 4,000th as a Yankee, because even if he's hitting 212 as our shortstop, where else are we going to put him?
We'll keep him on. We'll keep him on the team. He's having one of those years that kind of looks good on paper, but it really doesn't. He's just not being that productive. It's tough to leave him up there in the top of the lineup, which is my issue. When we have other players who are, even a Swisher, who's putting up a solid season, has some power with him, been real hot as of late.
Yeah.
Did have a ridiculous bunt recently against the Red Sox.
Tonight.
Tonight with a one-out bunt, which made no sense. But, I don't know if, while Jeter may be with us long-term, is he going to be productive long-term?
So my issue with Jeter right now is pretty clear. You've got almost 600 plate appearances in 2011. You pushed your batting average over 300 with a recent month and a half flurry of a lot of non-impact hits. And I say non-impact hits because 49 RBIs through almost 600 plate appearances in the number 2 hole. So you've got Gardner ahead of you.
Right.
You've got, in some cases, Granderson ahead of you. Once in a while, there's no doubt that Jeter does hit in the leadoff spot. But generally speaking, you've got a pretty good offensive player in front of you. And in 600 plate appearances, you're hitting 300, but you've got 49 RBIs. To me, it just means that you're compiling.
Right.
You're going 5 for 5 against the Oakland A's with 1 RBI. And then this series versus the Red Sox, to me, non-existent. You had a couple hits today, but what did they mean? They did nothing. They were opposite field nothings with 2 outs. And for me, if you want to be an impact player, hit 300, make your $16 million, play shortstop for the New York Yankees, you have to do better than 49 RBIs and 600 plate appearances when you hit 300.
For this one, we're on the same page. There's no argument here. I totally agree. Okay. Especially when you look at the Yankees as a lineup. He's getting pitches to hit with a guy like Granderson behind them. In the year Granderson's having, it's not like pitchers are going to pitch around Jeter to get to Granderson.
He's getting meatballs.
And we have a solid bottom of the lineup lately. It's been the Nunez's of the world, the Swishers down there, even Russell Martin getting on base. So even when he's batting leadoff, it's not like he's walking up to the plate with nobody on base every time.
Right.
And if you look at, like you said, what he just did this series against the Red Sox, productive. If you look at it, I don't know what his numbers were, but he probably batted 300 for the series.
Yeah, he did.
But
a couple hits today. Yep.
Exactly, a couple hits today. But you know what? 2-out play setters don't get us the wins. And I think that's our problem with Jeter right now, is we're not seeing the production, the real run production, creating runs that we need to see.
Is he an impact player? I mentioned in a prior post that for me at least, when A-Rod gets up to the plate, he's a potential game wrecker. He hands the 2009 World Series to us on a platter because he is driving the ball into the gap over the fence. Jeter's a complimentary player. He's paid like he's an impact player. And for me, a 300 hitter who's got 600 plate appearances in the 2 hole, there's no way he can have 49 RBI.
Yeah, unacceptable.
That means that he's not driving in runs.
Right.